If I told you this box contains a celebration, a love story, a world of healing, a delight and a disappointment, I bet you wouldn't believe me. Okay, let's unbox it then. And no, it's not a fan. It's a second-hand purchase on eBay. Dirt cheap-ish. Yeah, dirt cheap really, yeah. The last doll unboxing I did was unboxing my Barbie with Down syndrome, and I shared in that video that I am the very proud mother of a child with special needs and a disability, so I am very much in the world of disability. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look what's in here. There's one particular doll that just I really loved. It's in here. So in the first bag we have not only spoilers as to what this doll actually is, but this is a bag of accessibility. Look, 2 ramps. This is Mattel literally ramping up their game. Accessibility. Remember the days of Share a Smile Becky? Here she is under my table, the very first Barbie ever in a wheelchair, or Barbie's friend I should say, in a wheelchair. However, accessibility was not thought about. Her wheelchair didn't fit into the Barbie dream house. She was destined to watch Barbie and the rest of the friends through an outdoor window. Poor Becky. Accessibility, it only counts for you if it counts. A small problem for some, life-changing for others. Just ask Becky. So, to open a bag with 2 wheelchair ramps in, that is a healing world right there. We have some original trousers and some rather funky sunglasses here. This looks like some sort of fashion statement. This is no frump going in this wheelchair. And a rather large bag that does open. Let's see what's in here. So in here we have this wheelchair. We also have this green wheelchair. So this wheelchair has got the name Ken on the back, and this one is Barbie. You might have guessed by now that of course this is a 2 doll set. We've also got Ken on the foot plate and Barbie on the foot plate. Lovely colours. We've got working brakes on them. That's kind of cool. This one looks a bit wonky, like it got bent. This one seems to have got bent in transit, which is a massive shame. I have straightened it out a little bit. Let's just hope that I can fix that a little bit. Then we have the doll that was the reason I bought this set. This incredibly handsome and wonderful Ken doll. It's very rare that I go for just Ken as the film told us. I am a Barbie girl through and through, but this Ken is the celebration in the box, the celebration of a handsome Ken who just happens to be in a wheelchair. He's just so handsome. He's so handsome, and he's got all these muscles, and it's just a lovely representation to just look like this. I love the muscles. I love the fact that he's cool and he's funky and he's in a wheelchair. The one doesn't negate the other, and I think this doll represents that really beautifully. Something about this one Ken, when I tried to get him new, I couldn't find him in store anymore, so I'm just really pleased that I managed to find him secondhand. And look how handsome he looks. So these aren't his original trousers. Let's put him back in them as if by magic. There you go. A funky, fashionable Ken. I'm not sure about the glasses so much though. So this is the celebration of disability that came in the box. But what about the love story? I said there was a love story. And for that to happen, there needs to be a Barbie, and here she is. She's absolutely gorgeous. She's got these big hoop earrings, articulated in the knees. Of course, she needs to be in the wheelchair. She's got sensible shoes on. Let's just see how she fits with this wheelchair being a little bit knocked about. So there she is, guys, in her wheelchair. So they've got these stands attached to the back which kind of keep them seated in nice and safe. And I just think she's just she's a beautiful doll. Absolutely wonderful. I'm already making up stories in my head about their romance and how they met. So Barbie comes in this lovely two-piece set, and I decided to strip them both off and give them a good clean. So these are my two latest dolls, guys, my Barbie and Ken, both in a wheelchair. And can I say that it is Barbie and Ken in a wheelchair, not wheelchair Barbie and wheelchair Ken. It's like if you need to wear glasses to correct something, people don't call you Glasses Katie or Hearing Aid Bill. People just don't do it. So Barbie in a wheelchair, not wheelchair Barbie. But that isn't the only thing we've got in here. It also came with something else which I'm really excited to see. So this is the Barbie ambulance it came with. Oh my gosh. So it opens up. This is it opened up. Firstly, I'm absolutely gobsmacked by the fact that there's like this fish tank area and like teddy bears and shelves. This is obviously, look, this is the waiting area because we've got a fold out couch there. How cool is that? So there's a fold out couch there. There are sort of pictures on the wall. There's a clock up there. Does this lift? That lifts up like that. Look, you've got some storage there. How cool is that? So we've got somewhere for the Barbies and the Kens to wait in the area, and then we have in here the sort of doctor's surgery. So we've got like folders and bottles along the top there. And here we've got all of the medicines and a sink for washing. This is the driver's compartment here, and this chair, the driver's chair, swivels. There you go, that comes forward. What is here? Is that anything there? I'm wondering if there was anything that went onto there. If there is, I'm not sure what it was. I'll have to research it. So research it I did, and I found out that it's not actually an ambulance, it's a Barbie care clinic. And yes, that central piece did have, look, a fold out desk missing. There's a few things missing actually, but it's just going to be fun to either make them or pick them up thrifting. But this is the packaging that it would have originally come in, and you can see all the accessories. So there's quite a bit that it's missing, including a fold out magazine rack in the waiting room. There are 3 rooms. There's the waiting room play area, there's the actual central bit where the doctor is, and then there's like a scanning playroom as well, 3 in 1. I'm already imagining making or tracking down these missing pieces, or making fantasy versions of them. And the idea of what healing means to me is sparking my imagination. I imagine this play set as a possible altar to bring very real life things that need healing into play, literally. Even this corner in the X-ray room, clear sight and what's hidden beneath the surface. There are so many possibilities here, making my own real life medicine bottles to add to the sink area. It's just sparking my imagination, and that's beyond dolls. And there seems to be a speaker under there, so I'm not sure whether it made sounds. So look, it folds away like this. Oh, there is a button there. Not really a intimidating siren, but it does. It has flashing lights and a siren. That is so cool. Oh my gosh, I love it. So was it just dolls in the box, or was it so much more? And why should it matter to anybody else? Let's go back to the start and see. It was true all along. There was so much more than just dolls in this one single box. There was a celebration of beauty and strength and passion within disability. There was a love story iconic and yet waiting perpetually to be told anew. There was a world of healing, not only in the play world, but also in the developing understanding of the challenge of inclusion and accessibility for people. There was delight in flashing lights and sirens, and disappointment in wonky wheels, not quite what I wanted. It was all there inside this box. This was never truly just about dolls. It never is just about dolls. And that's why it matters to you whether you're into dolls or not. It's astounding the amount of magic inside this one simple box, and the possibilities and the portals to storytelling and adventures and the pathways into our imaginations. Whether it be dolls for you or something else, the magical possibilities of the imagination are astounding. It can build joy, it can develop empathy, it makes our world bigger and our vistas and landscapes wider. Our world is desperate to box us in, to keep us on set tracks of conformity, to grow up following the rules, to pay the bills, to consume. The continual chase, never pausing. It's a continual loop, and it's one that we're not steering. And that's why it's important to stop, to play. There's always more than dolls in the box, and it always matters to everybody. Thanks guys so much for joining me in the doll room today, and I'll see you next time.